Hi children, this is your sixth lesson in grade 4 social science. Today's chapter is more about culture and heritage. Now we are going to see our today's topic is our culture and heritage. India is a land of diverse cultures and religions. People from different places have come and settled in India. India festivals and architecture have been influenced by its history, various cultures, and different religions. These are a part of our rich heritage. Architecture. Every civilization has had its own special style of making buildings for residential, official, religious, and ornamental purposes. Several forms of architecture can be seen in the world around us. India has a rich heritage of architecture. Its monuments include beautiful gem-studded places, big forts, temples, mosques, and churches. Carefully designed water tanks or bowlish for water conservation also reveal the diverse skills that have been used to build India's rich heritage. The architecture of India has been influenced by its history, various cultures, and different religions. Indian architecture has been influenced by designs and styles for other cultures, but it has maintained in a unique style of its own. The Taj Mahal at Agra is one of the 7 wonders of the world. Let us learn about some of the famous architectural sites and monuments of India. Meenakshi Temple. Meenakshi Temple is in Madurai, Tamil Nadu. Main features of this temple are: this temple has 14 towers called Gopurams and the 1000 pillars hall with 985 pillars. Images of gods and goddesses are carved on these pillars. These images tell legendary tales. Just outside this pillar hall, towards the west, are the musical pillars. The pillars of the temple produce a different musical note every time they are struck. In the center of the temple, there is a pond called Kulam. Jama Masjid. Jama Masjid in Delhi is one of the most famous mosques in India. This mosque was built by the Mahal king Shah Jahan in the 17th century. Main features of this monument are: it is also the largest mosque in India. It has a huge courtyard where thousands of people can pray at the same time. The roof of the mosque has 8 domes. There are 2 minarets with staircase inside them. This monument is primarily made of red sandstone and white marble. It is said that about 5,000 workers built this mosque in 7 years. Our Mahal. Our Mahal is a 5-storied wall built by Maharaja Savai Pratap Singh in 1799. Main features of this monument are: Hawa Mahal means Palace of Winds. During any ceremonial procession, women of the royal family would sit in the small windows or the jharokas of the palace. They would watch the procession from their stone-carved jharokas. Hawa Mahal was built with pink sandstone in honeycomb design in the city of Jaipur. The Lake Palace. The Lake Palace in Udaipur, Rajasthan is almost 250-year old. It was built by Maharana Jagat Singh. It is built in the middle of Lake Pichola. Main features of this monument are: it is made from white sandstone and has many courtyards and fountains. The royal family used it as a summer resort. The Udaipur Lake Palace has been turned into a 5-star palace now called Taj Lake Palace, and it attracts many tourists. Nizamuddin Tomb. The Nizamuddin Tomb, also known as Nizamuddin's Dargah, is situated in Delhi. It was built for Nizamuddin Alia, a famous Sufi saint of Delhi. The main features of this monument are the tomb is surrounded by a courtyard where people gather for prayers. Nizamuddin Tomb has kept alive the tradition of Qawwali music. Many Qawwali singers and musicians come to the Dargah to present devotional songs. New architectural styles began to develop when India came under the rule of the British. This can be seen at Rashtrapati Bhavan, India Gate, Parliament House in New Delhi, and the Victoria Memorial in Kolkata. The churches of Goa are fine examples of Portuguese architecture in India. Festivals. India is a country of many festivals. These festivals are an important part of our culture and tradition. Festivals and celebrations give us opportunities to interact with our friends and relatives. Festivals in India have been grouped into three categories: national festivals, religious festivals, social festivals. Let us learn more about these festivals. National festivals. National festivals are celebrated in every part of the country. These festivals are different from other festivals as they are not celebrated by any one particular group alone. All the people of the country participate in these festivals. After about 200 years of British rule, India got freedom on 15th August 1947. Since then, each year this day is celebrated as Independence Day in our country. On this day, our Prime Minister addresses the nation by giving a speech from the Red Fort. The Constitution of India came into force on 26 January 1950. This made our country a republic, that is, a completely independent country with its own laws and policies. Thus, this day is celebrated as the Republic Day of India. On 26 January, a grand parade is held along Rajpath and India Gate. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, also known as Mahatma Gandhi, was born on 2nd October in 1869 at Porbandar, Gujarat. He led the struggle for freedom in India. He is popularly known as Babu, or the father of the nation. Every year, people celebrate his birthday anniversary as Gandhi Jayanti. Gandhiji has written a famous book, My Experiments with Truth, which talks about his experiences and emphasizes the value of truth. The birth anniversary of our first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru is celebrated on 14th November. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was born on 14th November 1889. He was an important leader in the struggle for India's independence. Nehru wanted children to be looked after carefully because children are the future of our country. Because of his love for children, children fondly called him Chacha Nehru. Thus, we celebrate his birth anniversary as Children's Day. Religious festivals. India is a country of diverse religions. All religions have their special festivals to celebrate. These festivals play a major role in promoting unity in diversity and spreading harmony in the country. There are many festivals which the Hindus celebrate throughout the year. The most popular festivals are Holi, Ramanavami, Raksha Bandhan, Janmashtami, Ganesh Chaturthi, Dasara and Diwali. Some of the festivals among these mark the passing of the seasons, while some can be termed as cultural events. Muslims celebrate Eid al-Fitr at the end of the month of Ramadan to mark the successful completion of the period of fasting. People wear new clothes and greet each other. A special dish called Saviyan is prepared and distributed on this day. Eid al-Zuha and Muharram are the other festivals celebrated by them. Sikhs celebrate Baisakhi, the birth of the Khalsa, on 13th April every year. It is a major festival for the Sikhs. It is celebrated as a religious and harvest festival and also to mark the beginning of the new year. The Sikhs also celebrate birth anniversaries and martyrdoms of Sikh gurus as Guru Purabs. Guru Nanak Jayanti is the most important Guru Purab. Guru Purab is also known as Prakash Utsav. The Parsis, who came to India from Iran, are the followers of Zarathustra. They believe in one God and worship Him through fire. Parsis celebrate their new year as Navroz. People wear new clothes and go to the fire temple to offer thanksgiving. They also decorate their houses on this day. Every year on 25th December, Christmas is celebrated all over the world by Christians. On this day, Jesus Christ was born. People sing special song called carols. People decorate Christmas trees and make beautiful Christmas stripes showing the life of Jesus through small dolls. There are some other religious festivals also which are celebrated in our country. Naga Panchami, Guru Purnima and Mahashivaratri are celebrated by the Hindus. Easter is celebrated by the Christians. Jains celebrated Mahavir Jayanti and Buddha Purnima is celebrated by the Buddhists. Navroz is celebrated in the month of August. The population of Parsis in India is just 69,000, but they celebrate this festival with full fun and frolic. Social festivals. Social festivals are linked with the cultivation cycle. People celebrate these festivals at the beginning and at the end of the farming seasons. There are many other festivals which are celebrated by different communities and regions on special occasions like showing of seeds or harvesting the ripe crop. For example, Vasant Panchami and Maha Sankranti are the festivals of spring celebrated by the farmers in the north. Pongal is the harvest festival of the south. On Pongal, cows and bullocks are decorated and fed. It is celebrated in the month of January. In the evening, the cattle is led out in procession. Onam is the most famous festival of Kerala, celebrated in the month of August to September. It is also a harvest festival when people decorate their houses and take part in the snake boat race. Navratri is a period of fasting and prayer. It is celebrated throughout India in many different ways. In Gujarat, the period is marked with the Dandiya dance. In Bengal, it is the time for Durga Puja. In Tamil Nadu, during Navratri, each family sets up an exhibition of dolls. In the months of spring, Navratri culminates in Ram Navami. In the autumn months, the end of Navratri is with the main festivals of Dasra. In the eastern part of the country, social festivals are also celebrated. For example, Bihu in Assam, Dri in Arunachal Pradesh is celebrated to ensure a good harvest. Motsumong in the Nagaland marks the completion of the sowing season. I hope that you all understand our today's topic. Now I have planned to give you an activity. Refer your concept book in the page number of 83 and answer the following questions. Do and document. Get into groups of 4. Choose any national, religious or social festival. Also draw a scene of it. Your first question is name of the festival. Name of the festival. Your second question is it a social or religious or national festival? Is it a social or religious or national festival? Your third question is date and month in which it is celebrated. Date and month in which it is celebrated. Your fourth question is the region of the country where it is celebrated. The region of the country where it is celebrated. Your fifth question is the main attractions or features of the festival, the main attractions of features of the festival. I hope that you all enjoyed our today's class. I'll see you in my next class. Thank you.